Hi guys, and welcome back to Coconut Girl XOXO. My name is Charlotte. Hi if you're new, and in today's video we are going to be making Harry Potter themed bracelets. Now I'm really excited because it's getting to that kind of spooky season now, isn't it? When it's really dark in the mornings and in the evening it's kind of drawing in and getting darker here in the UK. So this for me is the start of Christmas, like the countdown. So we are going to be making Harry Potter themed bracelets. Now, I love the movie. My favourite movie is The Chamber of Secrets. So if you comment down below, what's your favourite Harry Potter movie? And yes, so moving on, let's use pony beads. Now, pony beads are really easy to use, especially when you tie the knot if you're a beginner, because you can hide the knot within the beads because the holes are quite big. So let's go along to my drawers and let's find out what pony beads we have. So let's have a look at the beads. Now this is my pony bead drawer, as you can see. So many different beads. Now I know that we need red and gold for Gryffindor. Now Slytherin is green and silver. Hufflepuff is yellow and black, and Ravenclaw is blue and bronze. So let's see. So I do know that in here, if we open this one up, so I have got kind of like a goldy colour in here. I've got yellow, I've got green, I've got blue. So we need red. So let's have a little look. We'll use this one. Oh, one runaway bead. I've got some red here. So maybe, because what are these? Yeah. So maybe I can pick out some reds from there. Yeah. So let's put this one on top, and I do know, going over here, I've got so many beads guys, I do know in here I have got black and I have got silver. So if I take some of these off guys, and I can get to my pony beads. I have so many beads guys. Let me know down below if you want me to do a room tour and I can show you all of my beads. Oh, let's have a little look. So, yep, so we've actually got red in here. Oh, that's good. We've got red, black and silver. So, if I put those down here, so I've got a good selection to choose from now. So, guys, I'm going to need a tray for my beads. I'm going to need some string. So this is 0.8, so this is a thick one because the pony beads have got a bigger hole, so this suits best. I'm going to have some scissors and a ruler so we can measure the bracelet. So I do mine to between 7 and 7.5 inches, depending on your wrist size. But I googled it and it did say that 7 to 7.5 inches is the most popular size anyway. So these are the things that we're going to need. And I've also grabbed out my letter bead because I thought it'd be a good idea to pick out the first letter of each house when making our bracelets. So let's set everything up. I'll move it all over here. So this actually here does measure roughly to, if I can show you, to 7 inches. So it's just shy. So it's basically 7 inches, but sometimes I go over just a little bit to make my bracelet longer, just depending on, of course, wrist size. So now we need to find G. Here we go for Gryffindor. Ravenclaw, there we go. Found an R for Ravenclaw. We need a H for Hufflepuff. There's a H there. And S for Slytherin. Oh, there we go. So we've got Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff and Slytherin. So we need red and gold now for Gryffindor. So I've got gold here, and I'm gonna get the red out. I think the dark red. So if we pop them down together here, now Slytherin we need green and silver. So silver, and I think I'll pick that green. So there we go, so slivering. Now Ravenclaw, we need black and bronze. So I've got black here, haven't really got a bronze, so I'm going to have to use the gold. I hope that's okay, guys. I think that looks okay. I don't have a bronze, so hopefully the gold will look okay. Now Hufflepuff is yellow and black. So let's go over here. What yellow? Maybe I use this yellow. There's so many different yellows. Doing that one? Yeah. There we go. So yellow and black, I'll do it that way around. And Ravenclaw is... Oh, hang on, Ravenclaw's not black, it's blue, isn't it? Oh, it's blue. I'm going mad. I'm going crazy. It's almost like a dark blue, but I don't really have, I don't think. Let's have a look in here. Do I have a dark blue? Oh, I might do. Let's have a look. Don't really... Yes, that looks okay. So let's get making our bracelets. So guys, I always keep my elastic on my roll so that the beads don't go flying, if that makes sense, because sometimes if you cut the elastic and then you're left with a piece of string, the beads will just come off the other end. That has happened to me before. So I leave it attached, and because I'm right-handed, I keep it this side. Okay, and of course you're going to need your scissors, and you're going to need your ruler to measure your bracelet. So I always pop my ruler down at the end here so I can kind of roughly guess how many beads I need, and then I'm going to get beading. So we're going to start with this one here first, Gryffindor. So I'm just going to get out the colour beads for this one. And I'm going to continue doing red, gold, all the way along till my bracelet measures 7 inches. And if you wanted to, you could kind of tighten this a little bit so that you don't have as much elastic, guys, to make it tricky. Oops. Sorry guys about the lorry outside. Someone has a delivery. Ooh, wonder what they've got. As you can see it's coming along nicely. I think I need just a few more golds. Always the ways, always runs out right before the end. So typical. So we know this is 7 inches along here, so I think I might need 2 more beads. 2 more beads. And just to be sure, we'll get the ruler and let's measure. So, yep, 1 more bead to finish off the pattern. And I think we are there. So I've roughly done it to 7.5, so I finished the pattern off. Now, if you're a beginner and you're new to this, keep this on here. And I almost probably leave about 3 inches either end, enough for you to tie. So you kind of want about that much, guys. If I can just show you. So that's roughly, let's have a look, shall we? I think it's about 4 inches. Yeah, about 3.5 to 4 inches. So you've got enough room to kind of maneuver and tie your knot with. So now what you want to do is kind of stretch the string out a little bit like this, so it makes the bracelet fit better, I've been told. And kind of push your beads down, and what you want to do is 1 knot like you tie shoelaces, and then the next one's a surgeon knot where you go up, over and under once like you would do to tie your laces, then you go back under again, so it should look like this. So that's a surgeon knot, and pull, and then you just do 1 more single knot. There we go. And then do another surgeon knot, so you go over once and under, up and over again, so it looks like this. Oops. And you can see, if you slightly do this, see your knot's got bigger, but that's okay because the holes will hide it on pony beads, and that's just because that this is thicker string. If you're using a 0.5, it's much smaller, and because the bead holes are so big here, guys, you can hide it. Okay, so I always try them on just to see, and I think that fits perfect. Oh, look at that. I think that's lovely. Oh my gosh. So what you want to do now is you want to just pull it a little bit up here so you can get to the knot. Don't cut it too close to the knot, guys, though, because you don't want it to come undone. So if I just pop, oops, if I just pull those back a little bit. Oh, yeah. That's so tricky. And rather than cutting it too close, cut it just a tiny bit away, so it's still close enough, but so it's not too close. And there you have it, your bracelet. And if you did want to, you could use jewellery glue, guys, just to stick on the knot, just to stop it from undoing if you're worried about it. But it is hidden, guys. And look how nice that is. That is your Gryffindor bracelet. So I need to go ahead now and need to make the next one, which is Slytherin. don't know if you can hear, but my pup's snoring. You've got to love dogs. So we hear little snorings in the background. It's my little pug Cooper snoring away in his dog bed. They love joining me upstairs when I make bracelets. They're my bead besties. Bead pups, shall we say. Hashtag bead pups. There we go, we've got sliver in now. Loving it. Next is a Ravenclaw. Actually, I wasn't sure how it looked because I couldn't find a deep dark blue, but this transparent dark blue looks quite nice actually. I think it's quite cool. Now I love pony beads because pony beads were what I started with when I was making bracelets, and now I use all sorts of beads. I use glass beads, I use seed beads. I just love collecting beads. I'm so addicted to collecting beads now, and I love all the cute little beads as well that are like got little pictures and things on, and I just love all beads. I think 2 more. So depending on your own wrist size, guys, you just make sure you use your ruler to double check it's the correct size to fit your wrist, and then pulling the string just kind of releases the beads a little bit, I heard, and I think it helps the bracelet a little bit when you're wearing it. It's just something that I see a couple other people do. There we go, look at that, we've got Ravenclaw. So I think by stretching the bracelet, I think it gives the bracelet a little bit more room and help the beads look nice and settle down nicely. And also I think it gives a better shape to the bracelet. If you look at that, it doesn't look tight or anything, does it, when you tie the knot? But oh, I love it. So next, for the last one, is Hufflepuff. Oh, I think we've got too many beads now. Let me take that one off and let's, yes, that's perfect. And the pattern matches this one, so that's stretch your string. Goodness, I can hear the doors rattling and the dogs snoring as well, adds to it. I've got a French bulldog as well, she snores. Does anyone on here have a French bulldog that snores like anything? Oh my goodness. There we go, Hufflepuff. Wow. So all three of those look amazing. So shall we try them on? So let's see how they've all come out. So here we go. Oh, Ravenclaw, I love that one. Slytherin, Gryffindor, and Hufflepuffle. I think they've come out lovely. I bet they look so nice to wear as a set. Oh guys, I'm loving this. They look so cool. I think this is a good idea for when you go trick-or-treating and you might want to dress up as a character from Harry Potter. You could make these bracelets and you could wear these. I think that looks quite cool. Hey, love it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. Let me know which is your favourite Harry Potter inspired bracelet. I think these are really cool, especially for trick-or-treating. You could make your own bracelet. So let me know which one's your favourite. These will be on my shop. They'll be available on my shop, which is COCONUTGIRL XOXO, in a few weeks. So these are going to go into my new seasonal bracelets. So in a couple of weeks, I'll show you guys my new range for fall. And in the meantime, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of my videos. And if you hashtag Bead Besties and leave a kind message, you could be picked for my shout out on my next video for comment of the day. So in the meantime, stay safe guys. Love you lots. Mwah.